Trucks broke down again, bills piling high. Same old story, yeah, don't know why. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Boss man's breathing down my neck all day. Paycheck barely covers what I gotta pay. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I think maybe it's better on the break. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Friends all moved away, nothing left to say. Stuck here in this place, day after day. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave me here? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why don't you leave me here? Got mud on my boots from the creek behind the house. Been fishing all morning, ain't caught nothing but doubt. My daddy's old pickup's got rust eaten through, but it still runs strong when there's work to be done. I'm just a country boy with dirt under my nails, working every sunrise, following the trails. Don't need no fancy things to make me feel alive. Got muddy boats, and that's how I survive. That's how I survive. The boss man came down from his office today, said the mill's shutting down, ain't got nothing to say. But I've been through harder times than this before. When the going gets rough, that's what family's for. I'm just a country boy with dirt under my nails, working every sunrise, following the trail. comes up tomorrow, I'll be standing here still with muddy boots on and iron in my well. I'm just a country boy with dirt under my nails, working every sunrise, following the trails. Don't need no fancy things to make me feel alive. Got muddy boots, and that's how I survive. That's how I survive. Got mud on my boots. Got mud on my boots. That's how I survive. Met you down by Mills Creek, where the old oak used to stand. Thought we'd shake and let it be, but you got blood and thunder. Blood and thunder, that's all I hear. Blood and thunder in my ears. Blood and thunder through the years. Blood and thunder, can't you see? Blood and thunder following me. Blood and thunder, blood and thunder. Thunder. Daddy's rifle by the door. Mama's prayers ain't worth a damn. When the storm comes knocking down every good and honest man, blood and thunder. Blood and thunder, that's all I need. Blood and thunder in my ears. Blood and thunder through the years. Blood and thunder, can't you see? Blood and thunder following me. Blood and thunder. Creek runs red when tempers fly. Ain't no angels in this fight. Brother turned against his kin. Darkness swallows up the light. Started with a dirty look across the county line. You thought you could take what's mine, cross the sacred line. But this backwoods boy don't back down from the fight. Been raising hell since I could walk, been wrong more than right. Your fancy words don't mean a thing when push comes to shove. And all that talk about respect, well, push ain't gonna budge. So here we stand like our daddies did, their daddies before. Generation after generation selling the score. Blood runs thick, these Georgia pines, thicker than the mud. And you mess with family ties, you're gonna taste that blood. Thunder rolls across these hills like God's own battle cry. And when the smoke clears from this mess, one of us gonna die. Blood and thunder in my ears. Blood and thunder back in Miller's Lot. Boots in mud, weather running hot. Saw your truck window crack, radio up. Didn't wave, kept walking, what's up? Just a face in my way, just a name in the crowd. Didn't think I cared, didn't say it out loud. Now you hear it every turn, burning like a worn out sun. Why you always hang around? Oh, why you always hang around? Why you still here? Tell me why you still here? Can't you see it's all worn out? Why you still here? Oh, why you still here? Sing and lean on that rusted fence. Talk too loud, laugh too tense. Everyone's gone, but you don't go. Tires on gravel, slow, slow. Said we're done, said I'm free. But I look up, there you be. Can't lose you in these dusty fields. Still you stay like broken wheels. Why you always hanging around? Whoa. Don't, maybe stay, 'cause I won't say don't. Why you still here? Tell me why you're still. Why you still here? Why you still here? Still here. Me how to stand my ground. I got that fire in my blood. Won't back down for no one. This is who I am. This is where I come from. Trabajo con mis manos sucias, sudor bajo el sol ardiente. Pero mi corazón es fuerte. I got that fire in my blood. Won't back down for no one. This is who I am. This is where I come from. pick up fights. yelling my name with your hat in your hand. Moonlight catching that wild little grin, making trouble round here like you always did. Well, got away, whoa, slanging that charm. Mama just sighs when you show up on the farm. Raised on ruckus, in trouble with the drawl. Every dirt road knows you, every fence post y'all. Spitfire rebel, got the law on your tail. Raise a little hell and you do it so well. Raised on ruckus, born to rile up the town. Ha-ha, ooh, yeah, you sure come around. Hey, hey, wa-na-na-na-wa-na-na-na-na. Rattling windows, come on, let's hear you now. Hey, hey, wa-na-na-na. Stomp it out, barrel fire burning, let your wild howl out. You tearing up gravel in your jacked up truck, radio loud and you just don't give a well. You ain't cross a field and I know what's next. Barefoot on the dash and you cuss like a Tex. Always got a plan, hey, hey, to drag me along. Round midnight comes you singing my favorite song. Raised on ruckus, you trouble with the drawl. Every dirt road knows you, every fence post y'all. Spitfire rebel, got the law on your tail. Raise a little hell and you do it so well. Raised on ruckus, born to rile up the town. Ha-ha, ooh, yeah, you sure come around. Never grew up, just older with time. Still wild as sin, still crossing that line. Babies don't arrive. Raised on ruckus, you trouble with a jaw. Raised on ruckus, Spitfire rebel, got the law on your tail. Raise a little hell and you do it so well. Raised on ruckus, born to rile up the town. Ha-ha, ooh, yeah, you sure come around. Ooh, ah, nah, nah, hey, hey, hey. Stirring it up till the break of the day.
Dear child, I see you standing there in the silence of your room, staring at the broken mirror, never knowing what you'll prove. Don't you cry now. From the ashes you will rise like a phoenix in the night. Every scar will make you stronger. Every tear will fuel your fight. Rise, 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 rise. Phoenix rising through the fire. wish I could hold your trembling hand, tell you all the storms will pass. But I know you need to walk alone through the fire and broken glass. From the ashes you will rise like a phoenix in the night. Every storm will make us stronger. Every tear will fuel your fight. Rise, 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 rise above it all. Phoenix rising through the fire. You were born to touch the sky. Born to fly. Touch the sky. Forever rising.
You sit there watching on your screen, acting like you know what all this means. But brother, let me tell you what I see. It ain't worth the selling you and me. Tell me why we're tearing at each other's throats. Tell me why nobody hears what matters most. Tell me why we're fighting battle that don't mean nothing to our lives. Tell me why we're throwing stones when we should be throwing back some cold ones tonight. Tell me why Tell me why your daddy and mine worked the same dirt road, shared a beer when the day got old. Now you won't even look me in the eye over some fool's political lies. Tell me why we're tearing at each other's throats. Tell me why nobody hears what matters most. Tell me why we're fighting battles that don't mean nothing to our lives. Tell me why we're throwing stones when we should be throwing back some cold ones tonight. Tell me why Tell me why Remember when we used to talk about the things that really mattered then? Before the world got so damn loud, we knew how to be friends. Tell me why we're fighting battles that don't mean nothing to our lives. Tell me why we're throwing stones when we should be throwing back some cold ones tonight. Tell me why. 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 I see you there across the bar tonight, acting like you don't know who I am. Got your fancy shirt and polished boots, but I remember game the down you used to talk about getting out of here. Said this town was gonna drag you down. Now you're back with that chip on your shoulder looking down. What you running on, brother? What you trying to prove? All that anger you're carrying around ain't gonna help you move. What you running from? Tell me what you running from. Remember summers at the quarry lake when we didn't have a care at all. You swore we'd all have each other's backs before you built that wall. You used to laugh until your sides would hurt. Now you barely crack a smile. What happened, kid? I used to know. Haven't seen him in a while. What you running from, brother? What you trying to prove? All that anger you're carrying around ain't gonna help you move. What you running from? Tell me what you running from. We all got our crosses to bear, and when you're ready to quit running, you know I'll still be here. What you run from, brother? What you trying to prove? All that anger you carry around ain't gonna help you move. What you running from? Tell me what you running from. Oh, what you running from? Tell me what you running from. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Driving down this old mud road, same route I always take, but something's different about today. Can't tell what it is, for heaven's sake. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Something changed, but I don't know. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Down the old mud road. Used to be familiar sights, every tree and every bend. Now the landscape feels so strange, like I'm seeing through different lens. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Something's changed, but I don't know. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Maybe it's me that's different now. Maybe I'm the one who's changed. All these years of traveling here, nothing looks quite the same. out to where I am. This old truck's been good to me, but I don't feel like the same man. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Something's changed, but I don't know. Down the old mud road, down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Oh, down the old mud road, down the old mud road, down the old mud road. Yeah, down the old mud road. Down the old mud road. Way down south where the pines grow tall. Way down south where the pines grow tall. Been walking these dirt roads since I was small. Daddy's boots and mama's call. Same old truck, same old wall. Why'd you stay when you could crawl? Out this place, out this way, out this place, out of this way. Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay when the whole wide world was calling your name? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay in this backwoods, backwater game? Hey, hey, you could have flown away, hey, hey, but you stayed anyway. Gravel spinning under worn out tires. Same old boys with the same desires. Burning time like burning fires. Why'd you stay when your soul aspires? Out of this place, out this way, out this place, out of this way. Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay when the whole wide world was calling your name? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay in this backwoods, backwater game? Hey, hey, you could have flown away, but you stayed anyway. Anyway, maybe you know what I can't see. Maybe you know what I can't be. Maybe you know what I can't say. Maybe that's why you chose to oh yeah, oh yeah. Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay when the whole wide world was calling your name? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay in this backwoods, backwater game? Hey, hey, you could have flown away, hey, hey, but you stayed in here. Down south where the pines grow tall. Way down south where the pines grow tall. Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay? Why'd you stay? left me standing in the driveway dirt with nothing but your taillights burning red. I'm asking myself what I did to hurt the one person who shared my bed. Your coffee cup still sitting on the sink, your boots ain't by the door no more. And I keep wondering what made you think and that running's worth fighting for. Yeah, why'd you run? Why'd you run from me? Why'd you run when we had everything? Why'd you run? Why'd you run so far? Why'd you run? I called your mama, but she won't say where. You packed your things and disappeared. Been 3 weeks now and I don't care if folks think I look weird, driving past your old workplace, hoping I might see your car. But there ain't nothing left to chase, just me and this here broken heart. Why'd you run? Why'd you run from me? Why'd you run when we had everything? Why'd you run? Why'd you run so far? Why'd you run? Was it something that I said to you that Tuesday when you got real quiet? Was it how I never followed through on promises I can't deny? Maybe I was too damn stubborn. Maybe I just couldn't see all the ways I kept you hurting, all the ways you needed is needing me. Now I'm sitting here with bourbon in my hand, thinking about the way you used to laugh at my stupid jokes, and now you dance around the kitchen when you thought I wasn't looking back at all the little things that made you smile before I went and screwed it all to hell. Now the silence in this house is getting louder and I got stories I ain't got no one to tell about the time we got caught in that storm and had to wait it out outside your daddy's barn. Or how y'all cried when that old dog died and I held you close to keep you safe from harm. But now you're gone and I'm alone, and I keep asking why you had to go and leave when all I ever wanted was to love you right, give you reasons to believe that make it make you whatever came our way. But I guess I was wrong, cause here I am, just singing his song. Why'd you run? Why'd you run from me? Why'd you run when we had everything? Why'd you run? Why'd you run so far? Why'd you run? Why'd you run? Why'd you run from me? Why'd you run? Why'd you run? You think you know me, but you got it wrong. Been raised on iron and dirt road dust. Won't back down from what's coming strong. In my blood runs steel, in my heart runs true. I'm blood and steel, yeah, blood and steel. What you see is what you get, brother. This is real. Blood and steel. Blood and steel. Fancy words don't mean a thing. I learned my truth in the midnight hour. Trouble calls, I'm answering. With everything I've got in my power, I'm blood and steel. blood at the skin. Dirt roads and mason jars. You don't know what I'm made of, raised up beneath these stars. You can look down on me, you could turn your nose up high, but I got something in me that you can't take a bite. This is who I am, this is who I am, backwoods and proud of it. This is who I am, this is who I am, this is who I am, ain't changing for nobody. You think your way's the only way, think your truth's the only truth, but I've been living my own way since I was just a youth. You can call me what you want to, you can say I ain't refined, but I know where I stand, and I ain't changing my mind. This is who I am, backwoods and proud of it. This is who I am, this is who I am, this is who I am, ain't changing for nobody, nobody. Been working with these hands since I could barely stand. Been learning from the land what you don't understand. This is who I am, backwoods and proud of it. This is who I am, this is who I am, this is who I am, ain't changing for nobody. You don't know where I come from, you don't know where I come, but this is who I am. Been thinking about what went wrong down here in these holler nights so long. A, B, back, rhyme scheme, wrong, long. Thinking Ben, the bottle's been my only faithful friend since you decided this was how we'd end. But I ain't up on you just yet. I ain't ready to forget all the good we had before. I'm still standing at your door. You ain't beeping on me just yet. Love not on me just yet. Got just yet. Remember when we ride that old dirt track? Your hand in mine, we never look back. Now I'm driving circles in losing my mind, trying to leave all this hurt behind. But I ain't giving up on me just yet. I ain't ready to forget all the good we had before. I'm still standing at your door. Yeah, I ain't giving up on me just yet. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm a fool for holding on when you're already gone. But this backwood boy's got pride, won't let you see me cry. But I ain't giving up on me just yet. I ain't ready to forget. Oh, good, yeah. All the good we had before, I'm still standing at your door. You ain't giving up on me just yet. Well, I ain't giving up on me just yet. Ain't giving up on me yet. No, I ain't giving up on me just yet. There's this old man down the road from me, lives in that house with the broken screen. I see him every morning when I'm heading out. Don't know his name, but I know his doubt. He's fighting something I can't see. He's fighting something I can't see. Walking around like he's lost at sea. He's fighting something I can't see. And I just watch from my front porch, wonder what's eating at his core. His truck ain't moved in about 3 weeks. Grass is high, paint is starting to peel. Neighbors whisper when they drive on by, but I can see it there behind his eyes. He's fighting something I can't see. He's fighting something I can't see. Walking around like he's lost at sea. He's fighting something I can't see. And I just watch from my front porch, wonder what's eating at his core. Some battles ain't meant for other folks to know. Some wars you fight when you're all alone. I tip my hat when he looks my way, hoping he makes it through another day. Yesterday I saw him smile just once at a little kid chasing after his dog. Maybe there's hope in the simple things. Maybe that's what tomorrow brings. He's fighting something I can't see. He's fighting something I can't see. Walking around like he's lost at sea. He's fighting something I can't see. I just watch from my front porch, Wonder what's eating at his core. He's fighting something I can't see. He's fighting something I can't see. Back roads and bloodlines, born to raise hell. Bourbon and bonfires, burn bright, burn well. Daddy's damn truck's still sitting in the yard. Been working these fields since I wasn't hardly grown. Callous hands, callous heart, standing alone. Why you think living simple's gotta be so hard? Who needs roads when you got roots? Who needs roots when you got truth? Fuck what they say about our ways. You've been here since before that days. Who needs roads? Morning mist rises from the muddy creek. Fishing pole ready when the bass ain't weak. Grandmama's gravy's still the best I ever had. Friday night fights at the local dive. Saturday morning barely still alive. Sunday service asking God why life's so bad. Who needs roads when you got roots? Who needs rules when you got truth? Fuck what they say about our ways. We've been here since before their days. Who needs roads? They pay paradise, put up shopping malls, but brother, that ain't living at all. Steel and stone can't replace what we know. Blood, sweat, and tears make the best crops grow. नहीं समझोगे मेरी जिंदगी है. You won't understand, this is my life. This stud under my nails tells my whole damn story. City folks come through looking for some glory, but they can't handle what we call home. Take your fancy cars and your fancy phone. Leave us be in our comfort zone. Who needs roads when you got roots? Who needs rules when you got truth? Damn what they say about our ways. We've been here since before their days. Who needs roads when you got roots? Who needs roads? Who needs roads? Sun beating down on a rusted old hood. Warm breeze laughing, Lord, it feels so good. Red dirt under my boots, I ain't in a hurry. Just a ripple in time, never minding the worry. Let it roll, let it ride. Out here with my down home shine, raising high, taking time. Nothing but that down home shine. lost in the sense. Back porch swinging slow in the thick July air, with the river calling wild, I ain't going nowhere. Let it roll, let it ride, out here with my down home shine. Racing high, take your time, nothing but that down home shine. That jug, pass it down the line. Stars keep on spinning, country twisting the mind. Simple and easy, got nothing to hide. Laughing out loud with my people beside. Let it go, let it ride, out here with my down home shine.